Blessings. I will a bit close my eyes to stay in my center because I really want to share something that I am experienced now, in the now, but yesterday was the most of all. So I was a bit feeling uncomfortable, and it's really important that we share this and that we show that we are humans, and this is a growing process. So my mind really wants to go against me, but I really want to say this because it's coming from out of my heart. This is who we are, and this is how we can help each other, by sharing this and showing what's happening and saying what's happening. So like I said before in a video, I am making new habits. So it's really life-changing for the moment because I am not I was not used to that, what I'm doing now. And now I'm doing it, I believe it's 5 or 6 days for now that I'm doing it after each other. And one of these is stand up earlier to get more of my day, and that is going very good. Our own, so a second is our own cacao that we are producing from the scratch, from zero until nice lovely chocolates even, and for drinking cacao, food of the gods. 100% pure. So that's one thing that I want to do in a day too. And then now there is one more that I want to do, and that is every day I want to write one thing that I really loved about the two humans that are the closest with me, and that's Aliana and John. I want to write something that they are really good in, or what I really loved about them, and just one thing a day I will write it down, and then we will see how the positivity that I can look at them will grow, and that I only see these things and not the other things, because sometimes the mind wants to search for things that are not good into people, and that's really not good for ourselves. That's giving ourselves lack, and that is not what we want, so we do the opposite of it. So that's what I'm doing now too. And then the other habits that I already did before. So there are a few habits that are how you say that is becoming more than the things that I did before already. And yesterday, and the videos I'm making of my lessons of Lyon, that's one too that I'm doing now for a few moments. I think I'm now at lesson 18, and that's very good, so I really make the habit. But if you are doing so good, sometimes the mind, there is a voice in your head that wants to keep you away from that. And yesterday I had a day like that. So I was standing up early, so that was very good. I had energy, it was good. But then there were some habits that I'm now becoming aware of that is not good for me. That is something that's coming up now, because you want to have good habits and not the habits that you are taking away from the things that you really want. And these habits are so imprinted in yourself. For everyone it's different, but since we are born, there are some habits that we think it's just running an automatic pilot, and these little habits needs to go out, and then you make new ones and you implant it, you program it into yourself to do this. And this is not always that easy. This is something that I felt yesterday so much. I was at one point doing a thing that I actually don't want at that point, and I'm still doing that because that was running an autopilot, because you think that you need to do that. And I was doing that, and I was making up resistance because I really want to do the new habits, the things that I really want, the things that I know that I will get far with. And because I was not doing that at that moment and just change the way, I was not feeling so good. And the day before I was eating some pumpkin, and it was a little bit too much, so the food has done things with me too again. And I know for me that I really need to eat less, and that gives me so much more energy. But that's something that we think that we need to do too. It's eating and drinking at a certain way and at certain moments and things like that. But that is something that I am changing too in myself. So there is a lot of changing into my life, and this really needs some practicing, and I really need to take it easy with myself, because sometimes it is just too much, and then you really need to listen to your body. So yesterday I was not eating warm, and at one point Aliana was a bit close to me the whole day. She wants a bit attention, what is normal, what I it's normal just, but I was a little bit cranky like, and I want to be in my own space, want to solve the resistance that I have into myself from where that is coming, and I really want to go through that layer to fix it. And yeah, it was really not easy. So at one point I was meditating and I was like tired. I'm like, what is this? Why am I tired? I never had this since a long time, that I really want to take some rest. And I did my meditation. After that, we played some game with Aliana, and then after that, I was like, I really need to go lay down now. And I did that, and there were coming things up into myself. There were so much things that my head was telling me to want to get me away from the things. It was for me it was really heavy, yeah, but I still stay positive, and I just closed my eyes. I just did my breath work, the knowledge that I have I used. I closed my eyes, I lay a bit down in our camper van and just rest for a bit, and I rest long. And then I woke up and it was pretty late, and then I was like not proud of myself, because there were two things that I wanted to do and I did not do that. And I was, or my mind, because there is something into myself that I always want to do it perfect. But like I said before, I really need to take it easy with myself and not to take too big steps, but the little steps are so important too. That will makes you getting better and better, and then you will get big just like that. You just need to take it easy with yourself, and that's what I'm learning now too. So I was like not so proud of myself, but that was okay. Then I was like, okay, my head is telling me now this, to not be proud of myself because I did not do my thing that I needed to do. And what now? I how you say that? that one, because I did this now once a time, that it is better to stop and like that. But I was like, no, 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 you are just a cloud, you are just take it easy, and tomorrow, yeah, I know what I want to do. So because I did not do that yesterday, I stand even more earlier, waking up, and I'm very proud of myself, even more than yesterday, so I'm doing very well. 1 hour like earlier than before, so I love synchronization, so it's 4 o'clock 44 that I was waking up, and I did my hour holosync, my meditation. Then I did my sentence in the mirror. I was going up and did my lesson of Lyon, and I peeled some cacao, even more than yesterday. So I will do it again because now it's in the morning, and I will find a moment in the day that I do a second one. So I do the double of what I needed to do yesterday. So now I'm proud again of myself. So yeah, this was something that makes me feel good again. But that is making habits. So I experienced by making new habits that at one point it's like really not going good, and you're like, why is this? Why? Because I really like to do this, but what is happening that I want to? There is some stop off or something like that. But that's just because it's all new. So we need to learn to accept some feelings that are coming up, some things are coming up, because in the night I was dreaming a lot. There were a lot of things that were coming up, but I just accepted, I just let it go, because these things needs to come loose to that you can accept it and you can give it a place. So this is now what's happening. There is something that I really want to share, and I will set the link in the description under this video. We are now listening to an audiobook, something about the compound effect, and it's a 4 hour or something that that he is reading his own book, and humans really need to know this, really. It's because my lovely boyfriend John is doing this since a few moments already, and said to me, it's really something for you too. And sometimes I'm listening too, and other times I'm doing my thing. And now, like, I'm peeling cacao, and I want to get a bit more knowledge and some motivation. I'm listening to this book now, and wow, it's really who I am. In some ways, it's really who I am. I have so much willpower. I do not need that hand on my back to say, come on, girl, you can do this. No, that's not me. But sometimes you are how you say that, you are not so easy with yourself, and then you need some rest. So really take it easy with yourself. But this book really helps me now, because I am doing what he is doing before I hear this. So my higher self wants me to do that, and that gives me motivation by myself, because I know I was doing right. And if I'm listening to this audiobook now, there are a few things that I did, and he is telling me now, the universe wants to speak to me, that I'm really doing good, that I don't need that much knowledge anymore, because you are growing into yourself. And if you're growing into yourself, the things that you really needed, the universe will give to you. And this is what is happening now for me. But I'm so glad that I always listen to my body, and I I perfectly know what's good for me. So just sometimes the focus, and with Aliana too, she is going through a lot too. We are a little family, so that's normal. We all have our own energies and our own growing paths, and we are there for each other. So, and that's so nice, that we can grow in every way with this, in this lovely life. So this is what I want to share. So if you are going through some processes like this for making new habits and this happenings, just relax, listen to your body, and don't stop, because if you're almost there, it's always the mind that's get a little bit in the way, but then you need to shush it like a little child and go through it and take some rest, and just don't stop where you are. Just go. If it is one moment not so good, um, don't let it get over you, and make this habit your whole life, making new habits, because it's making us better. It's doing things, um, it's making things into your life, and letting you do some things in your life that you were thinking that you were not good in. So, and it is where you are good in. So really do this. Now I want to show my space, because Aliana is making a lot of beautiful pictures for me. And this is one with sparkling things. Beautiful, isn't it? She will be happy that I was showing this. So enjoy the moments today and make some beautiful habits for yourself, and really listen to this audiobook that I will set in the descriptions in this video. Like my video, give me some love with that if you really like it, from out of your heart, and subscribe my channel, that you can see more of me and that you can let me grow. I'm so thankful for that. And we'll see you in some next video.